en la carretera, úsenlo. Si dice que lo tienes que usar dentro del pueblo, úsenlo. La pregunta es, ¿por qué no lo están utilizando? También otra cosa que quisiera ver es de que pase una ley temporal, como sea, o algo que sea ley, pero que al final del día evite la gente que esté texteando sí, durante que están en la carretera. Dios sabe que tú no puedes estar poniendo tu mente en la carretera y también al bendito texto.
Pero al mismo tiempo yo creo que podemos ver esto en una forma positiva también, porque mientras tomamos tiempo de expresar el dolor y nuestro condolencia a los que son afectados, que vienen de nuestro corazón, también yo creo que los departamentos pueden darle un regalito a todos motoristas. They can give them a gift. Un regalito a todos. Ese regalito va a ser una dirección, a checklist. Remember, for put on your seatbelt. Un recordatorio, you know?
Yeah,
you go by front of Town Hall or where you have the
handle. Pensé que tu regalito iba a ser un file,
No, estamos hablando de seguridad, ¿no? Y entiendo, ¿no? Un regalito porque cuesta preparar folletos para repartir. We know it costs. Yeah. Pero tiene que deber de darle uno a cada motorista un recordatorio.
Es lo que hace falta.
Sí, falta mucha educación porque hay mucha gente que yo pienso que no saben o tal vez nadie se los dijo o they take it for granted, ¿no? Que bueno, arranco y ya me voy. ¿Entiendes? Tienen que chequear tu luz. You have to do like when just like how they check the key in farmers in their truck, the front lights, rear lights and everything. Check all the vehicles. Hay que hacerlo parejo, chequear. Yeah. Tú puedes chequear tu vehículo personalmente, que las luces están funcionando y todo, y que esté en orden. Y al mismo tiempo hay un recordatorio que se le da a la gente. Vamos a manejar más despacio, pone tu seatbelt, recuerda cuando estás manejando no uses tu cell phone, y si lo vas a usar, jálate a un lado para evitar accidente. Si estás conduciendo una moto, recuerda que tienes que llevar tu casco para todos, no solo el chofer, para todos que están ahí. Y solo debe llevar 2, no 3, 4 como hacen en ciertas áreas, especialmente en las aldeas. Cuando hay accidente, when you have an accident, the first one that gets the blame is the one that caused the accident. And sometimes you have people walking in the streets, in the villages, on the highway that have been drinking. Yeah. You know, and like you say, they have dark clothes, you can't see them. So, tenemos que darle recordatorio a gente ir despacio. And when you go through a village, you should reduce your speed. It's the law. Así que debemos de tener un recordatorio.
¿Sabes cuántos accidentes ha habido? Sí. Ha habido 10 accidentes, muertes, fatalidades en 40 horas, últimas 40 horas. Man. 40 horas. Es más, 10 fallecidos en 2 días, en menos de 2 días.
Por eso la importancia de la información. Y sabemos de que si van a salir y van a tomar, busquen a alguien que pueda manejar, conducir el vehículo, porque uno se cree excitado, se cree grande cuando está high, puede manejar como quiera, y soy el rey, I'm king of the road, yeah. ¿Entiendes? But the king of the road are the big trailers in the US, right?
Yes.
Pero debemos de tener mucha cautela, debemos de considerar de que la persona probablemente más afectada va a ser nosotros. Also, we must drive carefully, y debemos de mantener que el vehículo, los frenos estén en orden, that your brakes are working. You know, some people are going where the brakes not work, you know, then don't shift and that kind of things. So hay que tener y considerar que su vehículo esté en orden. Así que es algo que debemos de llevar todos los días. En esta temporada, porque hay mucho más vehículos en la carretera, pero es algo que debemos de tomar todos los días que estamos conduciendo, todo durante el año.
El problema en este contexto. Un decir. A mí me llaman y me dicen, ¿sabes qué, Manuel? Necesitamos ir a Belice hoy a firmar unos papeles. Te voy a pasar a buscar a mi hermana. Por decir, vamos a crear y yo me meto en su vehículo de mi hermana. Y tan pronto llego a Tower Hill, por Tower Hill, lo primero que hacemos, eso es lo general, es abrochar su cinturón. No lo hacemos dentro del pueblo, pero pronto llegamos para la carretera. Eso va a tener que cambiar. porque el accidente no solo son en las carreteras, sino en los pueblos también.
Así es.
¿Ok?
No,
Ahora,
por eso
pero
estoy-
por naturaleza, lo que mi punto es de que por instinto, digo, poner mi cinturón porque esto protege vidas. Y mi hermana también lo hace, insiste que todos que estén en el vehículo aprovechen su cinturón. Y todos lo hacen en abierta aceptación de que ese cinturón pudiera ayudarte a salvar tu vida. Así que no hay problema con eso. Pero hay ciertas personas que te meten en su vehículo y no les nace usar el cinturón.
Sí.
Hay que empezar a acostumbrarse a usar el cinturón a diario. Tan pronto te metes en tu vehículo, abróchate el cinturón. Es lo que yo voy a hacer de ahora en adelante.
No, bueno, yo lo hago porque yo sé que me protege a mí.
Ujú.
¿No? Y es una protección, y no simplemente porque es la ley, sino porque es una protección sobre el que está conduciendo tus pasajeros y todos los que estás llevando contigo. Y también, como has mencionado, Emanuel, al entrar en tu vehículo hay que abrocharse. No espera que uno llegue a Tojelo, esté lleno a Corozal o está lleno, pero,
Por eso
pero
hice la ilustración.
es una necesidad, es uno de los retos al entrar a tu vehículo, asegurar. Y si tu vehículo no tiene, anda a ver que se instale tu cinturón de seguridad, porque es muy importante. Y la otra cosa también que tenemos que cuidar, ¿a quién si tienes una camioneta, ¿a quién llevas atrás? ¿Ah? ¿A quién llevas atrás?
No, ese es otro
¿No?
tema.
Así que hay veces de que, bueno, en ciertos vehículos no lo llevas porque si estás asegurado con un third party y tú llevas gente atrás y sucede algo, tú eres responsable, no el aseguro. Tú eres el responsable, no el aseguro. Y hay unos que sabemos que están llenos, ¿no? Tan pack.
Yeah,
Y cuando hablo de pack, estoy hablando en general, porque cuando a veces hay grupos de religión, está lleno de gente que van ahí. Cuando hay trabajadores, está lleno con estas cosas. Así que si es una necesidad, que vaya despacito, tiene que ir despacito,
Take your time.
con cautela y todo. Pero,
¿Sabes qué es parte del problema, Rubén?
sí.
Porque nosotros instinctivamente nos gusta comparar. La policía no me dijo que me bajó del lado de la camioneta porque piensa que es inseguro para mí, que me puedo ir para atrás o me puedo caer en la camioneta. Pues eso el policía no te lo tiene que decir. Tú lo debes de saber. Te debe de nacer de que no estás seguro ahí. ¿Me entiendes? Y la policía te bajó, estás todo enojadote porque a ti te gusta el vientecito, bla, 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 bla. Bien. Pasa la bendita camioneta de la policía lleno con 5 o 6 policías y todos sentados en el lado ahí dice la gente, ajá, ve, ¿y ellos cómo lo pueden hacer? En el primer lugar, no compares. Esa es la policía. No los puedes tú juzgar a ellos. No porque ellos lo hacen, no seas tonto. No porque ellos lo hacen, tú también vas a ponerte a riesgo. Ponte a pensar, por favor.
Es tu seguridad
Es
propia.
tu seguridad.
Sí.
Deja de comparar y justificar hacer un mal simplemente comparando. Es decir, porque ellos lo hacen, yo puedo hacer también.
So here you're traveling all over the country. You go
Yeah.
with your band, Youth Connection band. It goes north, south, east, and west. And thank you for the invitation. You know, all of them. Including your wife who were at Chatamala.
Yeah.
You're
I
going
know.
through
But,
stone,
but,
no?
but,
Thank you for
but,
the
but you, but you,
No,
you,
no,
but-
but I invite the man.
Yeah, yes,
you know
he
he threw a
does.
stone. He know he threw a stone.
Yes, he does. Yes, he
He
does.
threw a stone.
Every time he tell me negro, I go to Cayo. Negro, he invite me yesterday. He called me, said, "Well, I going to this quinceanera."
Yeah.
See, I know why he going. He going to one function. But I just have something else to do. I tell him thank you. But the situation is you buckle up, right?
Yes, yes.
You buckle up.
I buckle up.
You buckle up.
I buckle up.
That was the
You
intention of
buckle
the
up from
discussion.
your leave home?
Yes, when I left
Yes.
home, I buckle up.
Yeah.
I have to, man. We need to do it. It's the law, and you know, if you look only because of the law. Like I say, RC. Like one time, somebody said, "Man, I not license my vehicle. They not got checkpoint. I don't want pay me insurance because they not got checkpoint. I don't put on my seatbelt because they not got checkpoint. It's not about checkpoint. It's about your safety.
Absolutely.
Now worry about the checkpoint.
Yeah.
Worry about yourself. I want
That's
you,
exactly what I just said a little while ago.
Because you see, the checkpoint in reality is just a reminder of what you did or what you didn't do.
and it could cost you.
Yeah, and if you didn't do, you can't blame the traffic officers for reminding you and telling you, man, if you broke the law, you get one
Say,
ticket.
"Oh, this man bad, this man give me a ticket and this
But,
and
but
that."
you should know, and that is why we're having this discussion. Por eso estamos discutiendo. You should know before you reach there, buckle up and such. Somebody like go there with their hands up and they wait pan the door and say, we're going quarter, and they sit down and
Yeah.
tack to the officer, and
La
then the next thing you know,
pregunta hoy en día es que no, me imagino que no pueden ejercer la ley. Y te preguntas, y acaba de venir a mi mente, una de las razones por qué no pueden ejercer a lo máximo. ¿Te has fijado? La cantidad de taxis viejos que hay afuera. Hablando la neta. Que no es, que hay algunos que ni maniqueta para abrir la puerta tienen. Así que si te metes en un accidente, ahí te quedas, no pues sabes cómo abrirlo. Mucho menos tener el cinturón de seguridad. No lo tienen, lo han sacado. Así que, ¿cómo aplicar la ley si a los mismos taxis no se los puedes aplicar?
Yep, and those are public.
what you see,
¿Ya me entiendes?
para la seguridad de todos los motoristas, I believe, I mean, and I'm not saying it out of, I'm saying it in terms of safety. Maybe every year they're supposed to have vehicle check, you know, a vehicle check,
Yeah,
you know,
true.
okay, before your license, okay, make a check, your lights good, you think, okay.
But I thought otherwise that was the order of the day.
You know, they cost you, that just the motor vehicle department, whether it's municipal or national, to go through that process. And then at the same time, you can also get a list of what type of vehicles are out on the road, which ones are more safe-worded than others, and maybe some, like you said, taxis qualify, some don't qualify. You understand?
True.
And these are some of the procedures that can be taken in place. And then the owner of the vehicle should be glad to ensure that the vehicle in order. Not to say, oh, tengo que ir allá otra vez. They look at it as a problematic thing.
Yeah,
So we
yeah.
have to look at it in terms of safety and an opportunity to say thank you for those who are looking out for me.
Yeah.
Porque al examinar, tal vez tú ni sabes que tenías un problema ya hasta que te llame la atención. Y te llama la atención para ayudarte, para evitar un accidente.
Yeah, because you could just license your vehicle right now, Mr. Martinez, and you go out there, so, and you got an accident. When you look, you don't got no brakes light, you don't got no signal, your brakes don't work. So how you license your vehicle? You just license, how you license your vehicle and your things don't work?
Yeah.
Where going on?
Yeah.
The who hand me the each day and they get scratch off?
Well, that is why you need to go to the checklist, you know, to ensure, and then whoever does the inspection has to affix a signature
yeah, yes.
to say, I check this vehicle, I certify that so and so is okay.
Yeah, remember see when I used to
yes.
go to Ministry of Transport by
Yes.
the bus stop there. You have to go and lock your brakes.
Yes.
And if Lito say that, Salito Vega say that one wheel not the grab, that wheel not the grab, go fix it. You
Yeah,
come
and
back
then-
and you
yes.
check it, it's still not good, go fix it.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know?
you
So
see,
then we suppose you also for go up to San Francisco Hill and tell you stop right in the middle hill? Right,
I hear
Bullish,
about that.
right,
Bullish,
Bullish.
yes.
They never do me that, but I hear about that, especially ones that where they take
They used to
testing
do
a
that.
standard
Yeah,
vehicle, no?
they used to do that. And especially in a standard. All right, stop. Put your back brake now. And if you don't know how we put the thing,
what's that? No, but you see, we tackle it in the spirit, in the light of safety, but these are things that we should become much more aware. And I'm saying, I am saying that it would be good when I said that the little Christmas gift. I mean, let's do something to give to people to read. Look, oh, maybe I didn't know that. Porque la mayor parte del tiempo no sabía. How many people in the villages that have
So
motorcycles?
your recommendation...
They buy a motorcycle, get one license to drive, and go there. Boom, boom. They say, oh, nobody check whether I have one safety helmet or not. And I do it all the time.
Let's go to our listeners. He said, good morning. He said, pickup truck that do charters for the Mennonites always loaded with adults and chicken at the back. God forbid accident on them. And somebody else have a congrats to the mayor for fixing Boundary Road. Okay, but that one with those Mennonites, you always see them vehicle
Has
alone.
Boundary Road
I haven't been in that area for a very long time,
But-
so I can't say.
But the thing is this, those people who do flitters, those people that own those vehicles and they know that they are going to be transporting people and such, need to take a special
Insurance policy.
insurance policy, because
Goods.
some of them have the black and white license. They don't have the regular
That's for
license.
goods.
So for goods, so they have a license for goods,
Yeah.
but they need to be insured to cover the goods that they are taking also, and along with the people that are on the pickup. So that is the law, because they're licensed for goods.
That I know is the law.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
any more?
Yeah, well, this one, I think when I read this one day, this come back because it's a little bit about politics and we need to take a break. I want to read this one where I touch it.
Okay.
Okay. Pero vamos a la pausa. Pero antes que vamos a la pausa, quiero rápidamente. Si el Tom Holmes merece ser felicitado, los voy a felicitar. Si el Tom Holmes merece una mentada de madre, también se los voy a dar. Perdóname cómo se llama. Pero quiero felicitar al Tom Council por el trabajo que están haciendo en el Parque Central. ¿Ok? Muy bien decorado, espacio para niños, etc. Hay Christmas Nativity Scenes. Bueno, hicieron una área ahí para los héroes. George Price y ¿cómo se llama? Y Philip Golson. Así que muy bien hecho todo eso, los felicito. Pero vamos a la pausa cuando son las 8:09 y estaremos de vuelta con ustedes luego de estos anuncios. Vamos a la pausa.
What do you make of this, RZ?
Someone come? Yes, someone coming.
Our economy benefits when goods and mobile services get to their destination quickly. When citizens are able to travel without frustration and undue hurdles, everyone benefits as well. The government of Belize is happy to announce the imminent upgrades to the Carazal-Sartaneja Road. 27 miles of road will be upgraded to paved standards and will include the replacement of 2 ferries with new bridges.
Why is it that we're going to invest in Sartaneja? Why is it that we have to take $50 million to invest in an area where we do not have a political directorate? We believe that as a government, we have to provide a service to all Belizeans.
Well, this for the village of Shunosh is a big advantage both ways. Sometimes when we got sickness, we got people sick at the clinic there, women. When we reach at the ferry, can't pass, 45 minutes have to wait. So now this road will benefit whole village, Shunosh, Sartaneja, and Copperbank. I'm part of Progreso too. Well, it's really important for us.
I know that our village is not so much developed with tourism because it's a remote village. And for that reason, we don't have a lot of tourism over there. But now with this upgrading of the road and the pavement of the road, I think that it will be much beneficial for us and for everybody.
More for Belizeans, more for Belize. The government of Belize. Moving Belize forward.
You have an 8-cylinder powerful engine disguised as an aluminum alloy that spins at 8,000 revolutions per minute.
Goes like this. You think it's a turbo?
No, with a cleaning of injectors and a change of oil, you will run more efficient, my friend.
For those who understand the engine like it talks to you, we speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega and Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
Yes, come in. Why, Sean?
Joe.
Long time no see. How is everything?
Everything is good, man. What's the latest with you?
Man, everything is good. Business is flowing. I can't complain. As a matter of fact, I'm working on a new project. Thank God you're here. Let me show you the plans. All right? These are the plans for my 5-bedroom, fully furnished apartment complex. When I tell you fully furnished, AC, hot and cold, Wi-Fi, you name it, I have it. All right? And I want to market this for Airbnb.
All sounds nice, but have you started your paperwork already?
Which paperwork?
Joe, don't tell me you don't know. For you to market or rent any type of rooms, you have to register with the BTB, bro. It's in the law book.
Wow, really, Sean? I never know that. You know what? I finish all of my work for today. Make we go to BTB one time, go deal with this paperwork, and then after that, go take on leave one too.
All right, because I thirsty, but make we go to BTB first.
Make we go.
Did you know that if you own or operate a tourist accommodation, such as a room in your home for cash purposes to any guest, local or foreign, regardless of its location in the country, or if you're registered or advertising such room or property with any booking engine or marketing platform such as Airbnb, by law, you must register with the BTB. If you fail to do so, you commit an offense punishable by fine or imprisonment. For further information or assistance, please contact the BTB at licensing@belizetourismboard.org or telephone 227-2420. You can follow us on Facebook too.
The Philip Goldson Highway between Belize City and the Philip Goldson International Airport is getting a major facelift to the tune of $31.5 million. Section B of the highway upgrading project between Haulover Bridge and the Buttonwood Bay Boulevard roundabout is underway at an investment of $21 million. Works consist of the full rehabilitation of the road to paved standard, which includes the widening of the road to 4 lanes, lined sidewalks and drains, wide shoulders, median, and parking, plus a bus lane at designated sections of the road. LED road lighting will be installed along with road safety features such as signs, reflectors, and road markings. The project will also facilitate in the improvement of underground infrastructure for the public utility companies. The Government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. It's exactly 16 minutes after 8 o'clock. Las 8:16. Buenos días, si nos acaban de sintonizar, buenos días. Si estás desayunando con tu pirishpaki, tu frijol frito y tus tortillas, provecho, mucho provecho, te envidio. Pero, buenos días, sin embargo, a todos los que nos acaban de sintonizar. Good morning if you've just joined us. The police, we're still talking pretty much within the context of what we're talking about. And the Compol says police need accident response plan. But now it's something that I'd like to quickly get your commentary on, because it was manifestly clear last week that despite the fact that I do believe that we have well-trained police officers, I think that when it comes to strategic planning, when a response plan, rather than you coming to see where the accident is with me, you better employ your resources doing something else so that let's try to be proactive so that we don't have to be hollering for this, we don't have to be hollering for that. In other words, it was manifestly clear that A, when the accident happened, the traffic continued. There was nobody to stop the traffic and to ensure that the traffic didn't block the passage of sirens and ambulances ambulances and fire engines and blah blah blah, which is exactly what happened. And I can recall Janelle Chanona pretty much shouting, "Hey, we have the problem on the road with the ambulances," and she was quite upset, and she was complaining the ambulance would not. So we hear now that the couple says that they need an accident response plan. Well, tell you what, sir, I thought you had that. But let's see what he says. It is an SI, which means a statutory instrument, that drivers are to heed to the sirens of fire, ambulance, and police when it is heard. And the truth is, as you rightly said, we have a difficulty in Belize where drivers hear the police siren and the ambulance siren or the fire siren, and instead of giving way, they want to race in front of these emergency vehicles. And so it is something we have to look at in terms of enforcing. And again, having experienced this mass casualty on the George Price Highway, we also need to see how we can put together a plan to deal with incidences of that nature. We have not had one like that in quite some time. I think over 15 years ago. So there was one with a Kia pickup truck or something. So it is not something that occurs frequently. But we do need to put together a plan that will include emergency and fire. I welcome your plan, sir.
Yeah, but let me say this along with that. I think that on previous shows, we had mentioned, that motorists, motorcycle, truck, car, van, whatever, whenever you hear the song of a siren of an ambulance, whether it's coming or going, you slow down, you pull over, you stop, pull over. Even if you're at the light, and an ambulance is coming, everybody stop, and if you are by the light, you turn right to give space to the ambulance, to the police, to the fire department. These are services of emergency and reasons why they need to be cleared. And all over the world that is respected, we need to understand. I watched the other day an ambulance coming from Corozal, and about 2-3 vehicles in front. Hell or high water, none of them vehicle move. You understand? I mean, I almost said go back and try to do something, but I was going and they were coming. Okay, I pull over, but these two keep going and going and going. By the time they're going, something else is coming. So you slow down the ambulance. The ambulance was probably bringing someone in critical condition from Corozal to the Northern Regional Hospital or going to Belize City at KHNH. And these vehicles are right there like, hey man, like tourists just taking it easy, sightseeing, and we need to pay attention to these things. And that's for all drivers.
Let's see this call.
Good morning, Sugar City Morning Show. Buenos dias.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
What you mean? The whole thing that caused a problem with this traffic, Ruben, is that I want you to tell me how much people you ever see with one learner's license around the town. The people are no longer have a learner's license. You buy one money and you pay the licensing man there right there, and they give you a license without you go through one proper test. Many years ago, you have to get at least 3 months where you start, you get one field of road for your land to drive, then you get an extension to town, and all of that. And not like this take place, Ruben. None was 3/4 of the lead drivers, then when they run around the town, they speed up and have no culture say to other users of the place. You know what I mean? None of them they want tests like that to say, well, we know that this, then that, then the other. Because one time they used to give a pamphlet where you read.
That is true. True.
I say so young people are saying overtake from one curve. So whether you can't show the point that you other man the company and what will happen to you. And this is where they buy their license, they don't study the road regulation, and this is the biggest problem we have. And as they buy their license, then they drink. So it make it worse because only then they drink. They could drive. But then they have to turn back this thing back to the police department. You could recall back many years ago. Because you used to go when George Lomain and some of them, you make that man like Levy, and then a traffic man. You remember when in the year you have to go for your license. You go by they used to know it as the hill by Mr. Atakin.
Yes.
You have to come up there and they bring you up there stop. And when they tell you take off again without the vehicle run back, you pass that, you get a license. You ever see anybody in Wallana's license? How long you never see Wallana's license? So then, first when you look to see so young boy, then it's not yet you, and then they drive. And this is where they cause a lot of problem around the place. No road coach, they don't know nothing, but they don't buy their license and then they drive. You can't say they're not driver. And I think they should turn back this thing back to the police department, let the police take care of it. Got one special branch for the police, just like when they got special branch, where they're responsible for license over the whole entire country. Sure, you could think of the traffic warden them both, but you want proper people and know the responsibility. Because of human life, people life in a danger now. For you, if you need small children, because some of them are not here, they just breathe it, when they drive, and that's the problem.
Yeah, I agree with that. Thank you for calling. I agree with you. In most countries, you have to go to a driving school. You have to, in the United States, you have to go to a driving school to familiarize yourself with the markings on the road, what yield means, what stop mean, when you have 4 yields, when you have 4 stops.
I can recall.
What he was saying again, what is very important, in that we see many people, not necessarily young, but people who have never been on the road behind a steering wheel, and you don't see the learners. A lead tag on him, because you used to get, before when you go apply, they give you a learner's license, and then you put your lead tag and you drive for a while till you get accustomed, and then go back and they give you your test. They give you a written test, they give you a road test. But no, he's right. I don't remember the last time I see one learner sign while he held the back or front of any vehicle, and you see a lot of people on the road. There is no objection to people getting their licenses, of course not. But it's like anything else. You must pass the test to be able to do that. When you're on the road behind a wheel, you have to have prevention, safety, and then you have to look after your interests and do others on the road. These days, the caller is right. You have many people, including taxis. I'm not targeting taxis. They cut corner. Then figure when they cut corner and you come, they cost you.
Yeah, that's true.
Cost you.
That's
you
true.
have to do a 45. You go so, and then you go so. A 45. Learn to drive. And then you have some passing you in town on your right-hand side. And when you look for turn and they come in, they cost you again, because they don't know that enough to pass you. They just feel are up on the road. So these are the things that the caller is referring to, that we need to go back to the basics to ensure that those who get a license are qualified, because those who issue licenses to individuals who do not qualify to be on the road, you are much more guilty than those who cause the accident, because you know and you're aware and you're conscious that you should not give a license unless they pass the test. It doesn't matter to who. It could be to me. It doesn't matter. But if that's what it takes, I must take my test. I must pass my test.
I remember that at 17, I took my learners, and my papá told me, plain and straight, no creas que te voy a comprar tu licencia, vas a tener que comprobarme a mí si sabes manejar. So he would put me in the green pickup truck. I don't know if you remember that. It was a 1976 pickup truck, XLT. And he would take me all the way San Lorenzo Road and come out by San Jose and
through the bush
and all the what you call it. And after that he said, yeah, sabes manejar, pues que tu learners para aquí. And I had to also go in and study the lead book, because the lead book tells you, in particular, if you're at an intersection, who has the right of way, etc., etc., etc. And it also tells you which are the one-way streets in Belize and which are not one-way streets, are stuff that you have to memorize. And they were testing you. How long since they don't got this test?
Yeah, you still have to test your eye too?
All kind of thing.
Yes.
But, and you see, being on the road is a lot of things. You also have, in certain neighborhoods, these big 10-wheelers going around the back streets, like in a four area. I don't discriminate nobody. They go there with a 10-wheeler and they have to wait till all the vehicle pass and shake up your building. And some of the building, the blocks, they rattle and so. They're too heavy for the roads. They create damages to property. And if you have them big vehicle, get a smaller vehicle, discharge and go and put it there. That goes with regulations in neighborhood. There has to be neighborhood regulations in terms of these big vehicles. I'm not talking about dump trucks. I'm talking about there are some bigger ones, some trailers where heavy loaded and broke up things. So it's a occasion to have a complete review. Like I said, remember we had consultation on the river? Let's have a consultation on traffic. Let's have a consultation, and if you want to talk about it, so people can tell you what it is they see, what they observe, so that you can come up with an appropriate policy and maybe a bylaw or an SI to be able to say, look, this is what the people are talking about, this is what we need to do to ensure safety. Okay, because when it comes to the people, and I believe that we're in the Christmas season, like I said, today is the 2nd of December already. And on Saturday, like you mentioned, you saw the inflow and flowing of a lot of vehicles, and we need to be prepared for safety.
Saturday. On all of which 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock, and it was still busy. It was still busy. And I go like, what was going on? What's going on? And parking was, like I said, a hell of a situation.
Yeah,
but and I'm glad for the activity here in Orange Walk. I'm glad for it. I'm glad for those businesses that have just opened. I'd like to congratulate the owners and staff of the new supermarket, Mr. Dickerson, and I also like to congratulate Yajinji and Mr. Roman for opening, and his son and Solly for opening the brand new department store on Main Street, right way.
Yeah.
So I was there Friday as well after I left you guys from Dickerson. I went with them a while. Actually, I think I was even interviewed. I think so, yes. And good stuff, man. I mean, good stuff. And I think that Orange Oqueños merecen un lugar como este donde puede ir a comprar regalos, comprar...
that you're talking about, the new ones and such. They must recall that part of the obligation is the social program of the business. And people, like, for example, they go to the one by... I know people, so has always been, and Ms. Genji, they have always been a big heart to this community that they give, but you can only give so much.
Yeah.
And when you go to all these places that are crowded, remember, carry your letter there too and ask them for give you a
they don't understand the letter there, RC.
No. Well,
they don't understand.
Well, you see, if they don't understand that, then go to the ones that understand that if you give them business, they should help the community. We all live in one community.
Yes.
I mean, again, I believe, buy Belize, buy at home.
Yes.
All right, buy at home. And those that you go and patronize, make sure if you need to get one donation, you go there.
Yeah.
But don't go to one place where you don't patronize earlier, and then you ask them, I want to tell you, pues no podemos, a la otra vez, you want to get vexed to them.
Yeah.
You understand? Because wherever you're doing your purchases, they know you're a customer.
Yes.
And this is the time where you have a lot of, you have help aid, you have schools. So wherever you do your shopping, and those of you who go to Chetomal, and on the next side, and go to Botes and Odeon and so, get your contribution there.
Yeah,
I strongly believe, keep your dollars at home.
Absolutely.
Yep.
No, if you're free to do as you wish, of course.
Your money that for you.
Yeah, money that for you. But if you go there, not come back and reel up with somebody where you're not going to shop locally.
Yeah,
no,
true.
you can go shop anywhere. People buy the US, or here, there, all about. So because you can do what you want with what you have. But remember that you shouldn't expect someone to give you things when you don't give them business. And I'm just saying it because already I've seen about 20 letters already. You understand? 20 letters, people asking for donation, for this and that. All I can say is this, that we give and take.
Yeah,
we give
and
take.
you say it right, RC. You say it right because
We give and take.
who patronize
Yes,
you?
you mentioned that,
You
Ruben.
patronize them because I remember we have our business, and then some people that work with us, maybe they say, "Hey, Boyana got it cheaper. Atalana got it cheaper, but what are they giving you back?"
Yeah.
Patronize the person that is working along with you. That person they give you all, yeah, well, just because you have something right now, you're going to give someone because they're cheaper. And I don't like the word cheaper because if it's cheaper, that means you're not that good, no?
Yeah.
But today, the 2nd of December, Mr. Today would have been the birthday of the late great Belizean icon and the Palace, you know?
Yeah.
It marks 11th year already since he passed. And
Perdóname.
both of you all, especially RC1, can remember the coming up of Andy Palacio right here in Orange Walk. And Sugar City Radio Station was a big inspiration in that as well. Also NBS Channel 10.
Yes, and recalls a lot of people, yourself, Lelon, my good friend to my heart, may he rest in peace. Raul, who was very inspirational, and this, the Tito, and the whole team that, made it a Sugar City event.
Yes.
It was an inclusive thing.
It happened.
And it happened, and it's totally different than the other one that they're having here annually because it included people. But anyway, along with Andy Palacio, there are many unsung heroes, many unsung heroes, and you honor those who give you music. But like I say, and I mentioned the late Raul Martinez because, he did so much with television. I remember yourself and Tito, and many people will not know this, but this was a team along with Morris too that started a program, News, Views, and Reviews.
Yeah,
you understand?
true.
And I can remember the late Raul Martinez in Ali Hall, in Ali place there, 2, 3, 4 in the morning because the same camera you take the video, the same camera you have to use to edit, play, and that take our patience. And those were the pioneers of live broadcasting in Sugar City. So we need to make that clear. And these are unsung heroes that sometimes just because I'm a musician, I'm taking nothing away from Andy. Of course, we were part of that legacy.
Yeah.
But there are other people to that I believe that we need to pay tribute, and that is why I believe that, for example, we should take time to see those who contributed to those who made us where we are today. And I'm always grateful for everybody that helped us at Sugar City Radio, for example, and even myself in my life, in the political career, yourselves, your families, and such. And you had people like the People's Store too, who have always been there for the people for this town. One of the founders in business here, the Urbina family. Remember the store with the late Don Miguel Urbina and such, and many others. I don't want to start mentioning names, but there are many unsung heroes who have given birth to this community in Orange Walk and everything. And every municipality and every little village have things like that. And then again, for example, on Saturday, I feel so sorry I couldn't attend a couple funerals, one for a good friend, for the maestro Santiago Garcia and I had a puncture that way in Cayo, I couldn't come back. And of course, my dear friend Mandel Coser, it grieves me, hurts my heart and such, and I want you to know that we were there and the rest of the families, but there were certain things that happened that maybe you just couldn't be there, but our prayers have always been there. But it's the many unsung heroes. We need to do that. It's not only foundations are good, but we must label them foundation heroes, but they are heroes every day. They might not like you, and they might not know who you are, but the things you have done. Imagine getting up every morning to do a show like what you guys do. It takes a lot of your time. You want to sleep in, you can't sleep in, you have to go and do it. Not necessarily the pay. That goes along with it, the contribution you get. But also, those who started. Look at this TV station. It had the vision of the Honorable Gaspar Vega. To say, well, let's have Nortevision, Channel 10, even if it was a political thing, but even after that, it has become a community thing, and that is why we are here today. So we have to give gratitude to those who have laid foundations in our lives and our communities, and And that's why this is the reason for the season, and it's not all about drinking and eating. That is fine. That's part of the celebration. But we must remember, like you said, Chucky, those who has come before us and those who have laid foundation, because without the roots, there's not a tree. Without the trees, there are not branches. Without the branches, there are no fruits.
Yeah, true.
All right, from roots to fruits.
Yep. And we remember this person here from Trial Farm RCM, Calvin Sadi Flores.
Yes.
Remember when he bring out Lee Sang Time Tough and everything down up, and that right there at Sugar City radio station, we really made a push their songs, and not only playing it on the radio, but fixing up the recording, making sure sound good. You remember one time when I came from New York and I told you, man, I see this CD from Bling Bling no sound good, man.
Yeah, well,
you tell me, let's go back in the room and let's get it fixed up. Remember?
Yeah, well, you are the technician, We had the room and the equipment, but these are the guys who did everything. I mean, Chucky has been very instrumental in ensuring that the Sugar City radio station got going and fixing the adjustments and everything, the control and whatnot. And I really want to thank you too, Chucky, because you in yourself too, you're a legacy in your own right with the Youth Connection Band. You're a legacy in yourself as an individual. And the very, I probably.
Oh, you had done big, don't big up your head.
That's all right. There's a time, just like I know that you're very inspirational every morning and you tell it like it is, and not many people have the talent for tell it like it is, like you do, Emmanuel.
Yeah.
Like, como dices esta vez a las pendejadas, pero es lo que se tiene que decir.
Our SRC want to read this text right now since you didn't make noise.
Yeah. But okay, I will read it, but we're sharing.
Yes.
I will read it, then Emmanuel will give us one explanation. ¿Qué diablos es esto? Mágase. Días a todos. El diablo es más diablo por viejo que por diablos vamos. Vamos, compatriotas beliceños, abremos los ojos, sigamos con el UDP adelante. What that mean? What that mean, Emmanuel? ¿Qué dice el diablo de los diablos?
El diablo, mi papá siempre decía, el diablo sabe más por viejo que por diablo o que por sabio. También decía otra, y creo que va a ser más, it's going to be more, más apegado, dice, mejor lidiar con el diablo que conozco.
Better the devil I know than the one I don't
Con
know.
el conozco, no sé. Lo que te está diciendo ahí es, ya sabes que no hay perfección en el partido judío. Sabemos de que hubo corrupción, pero nunca jamás el extento como el PUP. Y con el UDP hubo préstamos, pero hay evidencia de cómo gastaron los préstamos. Que al final del día es mejor tratar con uno que tú sabes que ir a votar por otro que no conoces. Eso es lo que te quiero decir.
Okay.
Bueno, precisamente es lo que dice el Señor.
We got one text here, guys, that is saying, it says, morning, just want to give an attention to drivers. I was waiting for bus to go to Belize at Landis bus stop on Belize Road. When the bus come, so much vehicle was parked there by the Lee vegetable shop. So the bus had to go all the way in front of Aaron's store. All the passengers had to run there to get in the bus. So the bus stopped playing no role.
Well, that brings you to another point. That wherever and whenever a bus stop is put together, it should get the permission of the authorities to declare it an official bus stop.
Yep.
And to have an official bus stop, there must be adequate space for that bus to be able to pull off the road, to load and unload safely the passengers that vehicle is going to take, and not obstruct the flow of traffic. And that bus shall only move forward when traffic is clear. But because of certain situations, how you want to stop that one? I mean, if I can recall that bus stop that they're talking about, there's a bump. You don't
there's a
stop,
pedestrian ramp
you
right
don't
there.
stop by a ramp because the people that are crossing have a right to use that ramp right there. So that is not an official bus stop. It's not an official bus stop. And bus drivers need to realize that we know that you're in business to take people back and forth, but you must also pull off on the side. Some of them go, especially one, and I want label, they go on green and yellow one, then stop right on the middle of the road, like then the owners of the highway, people come off and go. And what's dangerous? Many a time you see people go to the front of the bus and cut cross.
Yeah.
If you do that, you put that passenger at risk, because somebody might say, oh, the bus stop, and make a left to pass, and as you come, there you go. So there are rules to the engagement of bus also. You know, that's and again, why do we talk about it? Because we talk about safety. Anyway, we went through that, but since that conversation came, there has to be regulations on to where the official bus stops are.
So what this person said,
like for example, right here by Maitos at the corner there, people wait there for the bus to come right in front of a traffic light.
Oh yes, yeah,
right in front of the traffic light. That
Yeah.
is no place for any bus to stop at any time.
But what this person is saying here, I see that when the bus reached there, a lot of vehicles were parked where the bus supposed to stop, so the bus couldn't stop there.
Yeah, well, again, that tells you if it was an official bus stop,
Then it would have been illegal for those vehicles to park
exactly,
there.
because I mean, whoever have a vehicle have a right to use the road, and if they have a right to park, then so be it. But I can understand what the caller is saying, that there should be appropriate space for the bus to park, so that the users don't have to run behind it and such. But again, those are the things that you need to iron out. And it's good that they get involved in the discussion.
Well, ironing out, we need to iron out and go up on our last break for the morning.
Yes, we need to go on this last break before, it's a 9:15, so let's go on a break now and we'll be right back. Vamos a la pausa este momento.
World-class spaces for Belizean athletes to thrive and fans to enjoy. Our new basketball and multi-purpose arenas have proven their worth, attracting regional and international sporting events and hosting expos, conferences, and proud graduates. Your government moving Belize forward.
Girl, that about time you reach my house.
Girl, you know how things go. I busy with everything. But how you?
Since my son got married the girl far down the road, I left here with this whole addition to this house. And I don't know where I'm going to do with it. But I think I want to rent it out for tourists stay.
Girl, that what you to do? You to sit on park gold mine. If you want to use it for Airbnb, first thing you have to do, the register with BTB. So call me 227-2420 and ask them how to register. After that, everybody had to call you for rent your place. But that what you to do?
Girl, then you tell me if I call BTB?
Did you know that if you own or operate a tourist accommodation, such as a room in your home for cash purposes to any guest, local or foreign, regardless of its location in the country, or if you're registered or advertising such room or property with any booking engine or marketing platform such as Airbnb, by law, you must register with the BTB. If you fail to do so, you commit an offense punishable by fine or imprisonment. For further information or assistance, please contact the BTB at licensing@belizetourismboard.org or telephone 227-2420. You can follow us on Facebook too.
Have you ever noticed the development that's taking place in your town or in your city? Maybe it's because you've been too busy enjoying the results. More for Belizeans, more for Belize, the government of Belize, moving Belize forward.
The sunny days are here, and whether it's for a picnic or in your kitchen, you need the meat. Gillette's Meat Shop proudly offers a variety of juicy cuts such as processed meats, ham, bacon, salami, longanisa, and sugar cure ham, just to mention a few. Enjoy our meats in beef, pork, and mutton. So for that healthy cut your family enjoys, visit us at number 18 San Antonio Road in Orange Walk from Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 12 p.m. and 1:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Saturdays, 7 a.m. to 12:30 and 3 to 5 p.m. Sundays, 8 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Place your orders at 322-3486 or 322-2175 or even 610-4061. Send us an email at derekgillett31@gmail.com. Gillette's Meat Shop, fresh and processed meats.
Ay, qué rico. Take a journey with us to endless possibilities. Our future as a country is now. Diginet Boost is countrywide. Taking Belize into the future. A nationwide technological evolution. As the most advanced fiber connection, Diginet Boost is a step forward into a modern world. Belize is powered by Diginet. Diginet Boost, now available countrywide.
Six cylinders to pure potential and better performance.
It looks like it vibrates. You think it could be the horsepower?
With a quart of oil and the calibration of the injectors, it will start to get the watchers again on the street.
We take a motor to its optimal level. We speak machine. Rush France, making the world function. Authorized agent, German Vega and Sons. Telephone number 322-3625. Email germanvega@btl.net.
The soup not got no taste. I can't even feed it to me dog. It needs no salt. And I have no salt. I don't have no money. I wonder when this man I get paid. John! I hope you know that down the street they played no bad picnic.
Mom, you know what? I just came from Miss Mary's house and she said she was renting her extra room on air something.
It's Airbnb, John. Didn't you listen to the BTB? Did you know it ad last week on television?
Okay, Mom, Airbnb. But still, we have an extra room and we could rent for extra cash for my new school books.
That's a good idea, John. We'd have to first register it with the BTB. But I don't have time for that right now. I need salt.
But babe, you know something? John is right, you know. We need money, but we need to get it the correct way. So we need to register the room. I wish I know about this before. Let's go, son. Let's go register the room one time at BTB.
But I need some salt. John! Two of a kind.
Did you know that if you own or operate a tourist accommodation, such as a room in your home for cash purposes to any guest, local or foreign, regardless of its location in the country, or if you're registered or advertising such room or property with any booking engine or marketing platform such as Airbnb, by law, you must register with the BTB. If you fail to do so, you commit an offense punishable by fine or imprisonment. For further information or assistance, please contact the BTB at licensing@BelizeTourismBoard.org or telephone 227-2420. You can follow us on Facebook too.
Welcome back to the Sugar City Morning Show. Bienvenidos de vuelta al Sugar City Morning Show. Estamos en vivo y en directo desde Nortevisión Canal 10 y muchas gracias por permitirnos entrar hasta sus hogares. Muchas gracias por vernos en este último segmento donde cuando nos hace falta nada más 7 minutos. Vamos a rápidamente recapitular, como dijéramos.
¿Qué es eso?
Recapitular.
Ok.
Sí.
Viene sola de catapila.
¿A qué?
Viene sola de catapila.
Y simplemente, pues darle las gracias a ustedes por todo, pero también por recordarles, si estás en la carretera, por favor, utiliza abróchate el cinturón. Asegura que tus hijos estén abrochados al cinturón también. Y no que estén andando de brazo en brazo, en brazo, en brazo, porque en realidad, si llegara a suceder un accidente, Dios no quiera, como diría mi mamacita. ¿Ok? Ese pobre niño se va a ver aventado fuera del vehículo. Ni siquiera lo quiero decir. Ni siquiera lo quiero pensar. Pero hay que decir la plena, neta verdad para tratar de impresionarles suficientemente de que cuando hablamos de poner el cinturón es porque sabemos que estamos hablando. De nuevo, no utilizar esos teléfonos y estar chateando y en el teléfono mientras que estás manejando. Obviamente, como te dicen, no puedes servir a Dios y al diablo a la misma vez. No puedes concentrarte uno y el otro. Además, hay ciertas exigencias que manejar te pide, que cuando estás en el teléfono no puedes hacer. Tú ya lo sabes. Otra cosa, si estás en el pueblo, usa tu ¿cómo se llama la bendita cosa? Tu seatbelt. Aunque que no te sientes cómodo con ello, te vas a acostumbrar con ello. Y que no te gusta que te digan que pareces gringo, no, es que te valga madre. Simplemente. No su vida del vecino está salvando, sino la tuya. Y si ellos no lo quieren utilizar, pedo de ellos, no tuyo. Pero que no sea que por razones tontas no te pongas tu cinturón. Apróchate. Cuida tu vida, es más, cuida tu vida, abróchate el cinturón y asegura que tu familia también esté abrochado. Otra cosa, lo que nos gusta hacer es manejar como si fuéramos misiles. 85, 90. Yo le quiero dar un mensaje a este individuo y ojalá que me esté escuchando. Pero es un ciclista, motocicleta, que pasó el sábado por mi casa a 120 millas por hora.
Wow.
No te miento. Solo oí ¡boom! Yo estaba pendiente de escuchar el BAM, el blast, que chocara contra alguien. Porque la última persona que fue manejando a esa velocidad, pues perdió control cuando brincó el tope. No sé qué hizo. No estaba yendo tan fácil, tan rápido que voló. Pero, por favor, cuida tu vida, ama tu vida. No me impresionas a nadie por andar 120 millas por hora. Y especialmente, a veces no eres tú, sino va a venir otro que se va a meter en tu camino y ¡pam! Eso va a ser el fin de ti. En una motocicleta, ay Dios mío, ¿de qué más hablamos? Sí, de mantener control en la carretera. No ir más rápido de lo que puedas frenar. Es más, si tienes un vehículo rápido, no porque es un vehículo rápido quiere decir que debes ir a 100 millas por hora en la carretera. Eso no te da nada. Mantenerte dentro de lo que es el speed limit, 55. ¿ok? Porque está dicho de que a 55 tú puedes frenar suficientemente rápido para evitar la persona que está enfrente de ti, que tan de repente se te asome. Pero si estás yendo 85, no puedes hacerlo. Y, como dice, te puede tener que llevar cigarrillos en la cárcel. Cuídate, empieza a ser más consciente de seguridad. Por ti, por tu familia, por tus hijos que te aman y esperan que tú regreses. Qué joder que tengamos que anunciar de que fulano de tal murió y que su familia jamás nunca lo podría ver. Es difícil para su esposa, para tus padres, para tus hijos. Empieza a pensar. Yo andaba como riata cuando tenía mi camioneta nueva, andando a 80 millas por hora por la carretera, pero después de una experiencia, ya no más, enteramente ya no más. Ya he aprendido, y como dicen, fue santo escarmiento. Yo te pido, por favor, que reflexiones y que hagas lo posible para mantenerte mantenerte vivo y estar guiando dentro de los límites de velocidad. Ya son casi las 9 de la mañana. Le voy a pedir primero Chequi y luego a ti, Rubén, y luego terminamos conmigo.
Thanks to you all for tuning in with the Sugar City Morning Show. If the good Lord so will, we'll be back right here tomorrow. Thank you.
Well, I want to thank both of you for inviting me this morning, and it's a good way to start Monday morning and a bright new week. I want to say thank God for opening a brand new window for all of us, not just for me. And we challenge ourselves to do our best during the course of the day, and we want to wish you blessings and all the best. And you two guys, have a wonderful day. It's nice being here with you.
Thank
nice
you.
Being
Thank
with
you very
Pues
much,
de mi parte,
RC1.
nada más nos queda que darle gracias al equipo de producción y a ustedes por vernos durante el curso del show. Muchas gracias, se lo agradecemos mucho. Cuídense mucho. Primero Dios, estaremos aquí con ustedes. Decimos primero Dios porque el hombre propone y Dios dispone. Primero Dios, aquí estaremos mañana a la misma hora. Cuídense mucho. Son las 9 exacto. Nos vemos mañana.
Sugar City Morning Show.